Hello and happy pre-Valentine's romance lovers. My name is Michelle Tonnesen. I write under MP Tonnesen. I write contemporary and women's fiction with an adventurous twist, also called travel fiction by some. I also write business and lifestyle articles for magazines. I enjoy reading and telling good stories and eating too much dark chocolate. I'm very delighted and honoured to be kicking off this fantastic virtual event by doing a reading from my new novel, Desert Skies, Rebel Souls. Just a little intro to the story. The main character is Olivia Margot Alexander, and she's a young woman breaking free from the confinements of her safe, predictable, upper-class life in the suburbs of Copenhagen, which I also happen to be from. Everyone expects her to use her top grades and her grafting nature to follow in the footsteps of her loyal parents. But she longs to explore the world. And she travels to a small kibbutz in rural Israel where she meets Chaim. And he is like no guy she has ever met before. He is intense, strong, passionate, and this is the scene where she meets Chaim for the very first time. I hope you will enjoy it. Mangoes. She noticed the skillful way in which he was able to peel and dissect them with ease. A local guy seated at one of the white plastic tables. He looked like a solitary rock, with his well-built frame and dark crew-cut hair, shining in the sun, lounging by himself, withdrawn from the crowd. Want some? His voice was a distinct melange of gentle and rough, the outcome husky and sexy. Excuse me? Want some mango? He gestured at the ripe yellow flesh on the frayed piece of tissue in front of him. You've been staring at it for a while, so thought I'd better offer you a piece. He had a mischievous smile on his lips. She suddenly felt self-conscious, caught in the act of observing him. Still, her curiosity was too piqued to decline his offer. Yes, actually, would love some, thank you. She put a stray lock of hair behind her ear as she got up from the grass. We don't get a lot of mangoes where I'm from. Where's that then? His accent was alluring, the throaty Hebrew hint to the American English, which seemed to be the standard for young people here. She bit into the wet piece of fruit. The juice ran down her chin and hands, making it impossible for her to carry on the conversation in a civilized manner. Her eyes caught his, and they both chuckled. Here. She was distracted by the tanned flesh he exposed under his white t-shirt as he leaned over to hand her tissue. Nice abs. Pretty messy, this mango stuff. Life is messy. He shrugged, flexing one eyebrow. I'm Chaim. Life in Hebrew. I guess you know what you're talking about then. She winked and immediately regretted it. She swallowed and steadied her jittery legs. I'm Olivia. She tasted his name in her mouth briefly, then let out a small laugh, as the unexpected connection dawned on her. Live actually means life in Danish. What are the odds? Huh, is that so? Well, it's nice to meet you, Olivia, from Denmark. He nodded with a smile as he leaned back. She could feel his eyes on her half-naked body, discreetly taking her in. She got an inexplicable fluttering sensation in her stomach. So what do you do around here when you're not peeling mangoes? He smirked. I kill time. The matter-of-fact tone of his voice made him sound like an assassin. I finished school in July. Now I'm helping with the cotton harvest until I have to start the army. He seemed older than any 18 or 19-year-old guy she knew back home. Oh, the army, of course. Olivia thought of all the young soldiers she'd seen on her journey from when she landed at the airport till she arrived at the kibbutz. When? November. She did the maths in her head. 3 months from now. Her thoughts were interrupted by Hannah's voice. Olivia, the shop's open. Do you want to come with us and check it out? Olivia turned her head to look at the others getting up and gathered their things. A drop of sweat trickled down her back to rest between her buttocks as she contemplated whether to join them. Good to meet you. Chaim slid his shades back on. Olivia tilted her head as she caught her own reflection in the dark glass. Likewise, she smiled and got up. See you around? Sure, he nodded and returned her smile as he leaned back in the white plastic chair. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you have fun celebrating the month of love with my fellow authors tonight, or tonight is the time here in London, or today if you are in the US. But over the next few hours, I hope you'll have lots of fun. Don't forget to enter my giveaway competition, which I posted earlier today here on the event page and on my author page as well. You can win a signed copy of one of my novels and a beautifully carved wooden bookmark, as well as a Desert Skies Rebel Souls tote bag with a lovely quote from the novel. All you have to do is like my author page, like the post, and then comment with your answer to the question, which is, what is the most romantic place you've ever been to in the world? I can't wait to read your answers. And that's all from me for now. If you have any questions or comments, I will be online for the next hours and happy to reply any of your queries and just hearing your thoughts. Feel free to connect with me on social media as well. Sign up to my newsletter via the link I posted. And well, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Goodbye from London.